Hey everybody and welcome back to Tech Bytes. This week on Tech Bytes, we're going to be nearing the end of our series on artificial intelligence with a look at a teacher tool. If you haven't had a chance to look at Magic School, which was the video that I shared last week, make sure you take a look at that. But this week, we're going to be taking a look at Eduaide, which is a similar tool. But it has a lot of features that teachers can use to plan and to communicate with parents, as well as some features for student feedback and assessment. So let's take a look at Eduaide today. So Eduaide is, again, similar to Magic School in that it has a lot of different generators that can be used to generate different kinds of content. So let's take a quick look at Eduaide. When you get to Eduaide, and to get there, just simply go to eduaide.ai. This will give you the option here on the main page to sign up with an email, or you could just sign in with your Google account, which is what I like to always do. And that will then get you right into the generators. So I want to take a minute just to kind of walk through some of these generators and give you an idea of the type of content you can generate using Eduaide. So at the top, you'll see you have selections for subject and grade, and these generators will change depending on the subject and the grade that you choose. So I'm going to drop this down to 5th grade, where we're going to leave it for now set to science. And let's look at the tabs that we have. So the first tab that you have in Eduaide is the Planning tab. Under the Planning tab, you'll see you have a Lesson Seed generator, a Unit Plan generator, a Prior Knowledge and Scaffolding generator, a Learning Objective and Success Criteria generator, Engagement Activities, there's a Rubric generator, there's a generator for Evidence Statements, there's a generator for lesson plan, including the 5 E's: engage, explore, explain, elaborate, evaluate. And then there's also a lesson plan generator using the 9 events of instruction. So these are all generators that are specific to science, 5th grade. The next tab that we have here is information objects. So again, a list of generators here. We've got direct instruction script. We've got an elaborated analogy, an anchor chart, a slides outline, informative text and questions, a note outline, a list, a demonstration, and then sentence stems. So those are all generators that are underneath the Information Objects tab. The next one we have is independent practice. So under independent practice, we have generators for essay revision, exemplar essay review. We've got claim evidence reasoning, we've got mock study, keywords, extension worksheets, comprehension assignments, research projects. So lots of different generators there. The next tab we have is the cooperative learning tab. We've got a jigsaw activity, a debate, a model, a learning stations generator, think, pair, share, lab and materials list. So again, that one is a specific to science generator. If I were to switch this subject to something like language arts, you'll notice then that that lab generator is gone because it is specific to science. So you do want to make sure you use your subject and your grade level at the top when you are looking at these generators, because they will change. The next tab we have is gamification. So this will create a review game, a bingo style game, a Jeopardy style game, and a quiz. And then we also have question generators that will generate multiple choice questions, fill in the blank questions, true false questions. So these generators will generate different sets of questions. So there are a lot of generators here, and they're divided again by subject. So you can choose math. You could say, I want middle school math, I want independent practice activities, and then you'll have a set of generators that are specific to math and middle school, like this assignment with mistakes. Now, to use any of these generators, all you have to do is type a topic or keywords down into this topic or keywords box, and it will generate your content. So if I clicked on worksheet, and down here I put in, let's say, multiplying large numbers and then I add that to my workspace, you'll see over here it'll start developing a worksheet. So that's how you actually use all of these generators, by simply typing in a topic or keywords after you select your generator. So you select your subject, your grade, choose your generator, and then down at the bottom type in your topic or keywords, and it will generate your resource. On the left side, so those are all the generators that are under the content generator section. So the next one we have here is the assistant. The assistant is a teaching assistant generator, a set of generators. So again, I can choose a grade level. And then under professional duties, I've got class announcement, email outline, substitute planner, syllabus starter, student update, newsletter, report card comments, learning skills comments. All of those are generators under professional duties. We have accessibility, so IEP outline, evidence-based intervention list, accommodations list, behavior intervention plan. So again, a whole series of generators under each tab. We've got SEL activities, mindfulness activities, and so this is under the teaching assistant section. Again, select your grade level first, select your set of resources, and then simply type in keywords and click Add to Workspace, and it will generate your resource. The next tab we have is the Feedback Bot. So the Feedback Bot you can use to provide feedback to students based on the work that they create. So you can use this with students. You just basically paste in some student work, and you'll notice over here there is a little disclaimer that says that Eduaide does not store your students' work or the feedback that's generated. So no worries about putting student work in here. So you could copy and paste in some student work. You can click on typographical feedback or syntactical feedback, semantic feedback, or custom feedback. If you use custom feedback, you can add in your own rubric, and this then will generate feedback based on that student work and based on which type of feedback you ask the generator to generate. The next part of this website we have is the Assessment Builder. So the Assessment Builder allows you to access a lot of those same question generators that we saw before, but this then will generate an assessment based on a topic or keywords. So if I put in 5th grade students and I wanted to create an assessment on grammar, I can generate multiple choice questions, and this will give me a list of multiple choice questions to choose from. So here we've got some questions, and again I can adjust up or down the difficulty of these questions or edit them. If I decide that I want to use any of these questions, I could just click this plus, and it will start to build an assessment over on the right. So let's say I want to throw in a true or false question. We're going to regenerate based on true or false. It'll give me some choices here. I'm going to adjust the difficulty of this one up a little bit and then add it to my assessment. I can put in a short answer question. Let's see what kind of short answer questions we can generate with the topic of grammar. So what is the purpose of using conjunctions? If I up the difficulty, it says what are the various functions and effects of incorporating conjunctions into complex sentence structures, kind of like that one. I'm going to add it over here to my quiz, and I'm going to add this one as well. So as you continue to generate questions, you can add them into your assessment, and once you've got your assessment created over here, then you can order those. You can take one out. So let's say I want to move this one up to the top. I can do that, and if I decide I want to remove a question, I can just hit the X and remove the question, and this then will have generated an assessment for my topic. And you can edit those questions, take them out, add more, put them in however you want to, but that is the Assessment Builder. So again, you've got the Assessment Builder, you've got the Feedback Bot, you've got the Teacher Assistant, which gives you all of these generators, and then you've got the Content Generator, which gives you all of these generators. So a lot of resources all within one site. And again, simply go to Eduaide, EDUAIDE.ai, and it will give you access to these free tools. Thanks for tuning in once again to Tech Bites. I hope you enjoyed today's look at Eduaide. Next week, we will finish up our series on artificial intelligence, and then we will move on to something new the week after that. In the meantime, I look forward to working with you this week. Have a fantastic week. See you next time.